A lot of people like animals. But most don't like bugs. When it comes to a love of animals, it's usually the furry ones that get the spotlight. The ones with the warm blood. The things that we have a little more in common with. But when it comes to the ones with exoskeletons, the arthropods, they usually get the short end of the stick, or nothing at all. There is no affection for them. The fact is, we just don't have as much in common with arthropods as we do with a fellow mammal. They are so different from us, so alien, that the same understanding that we have with mammals just doesn't exist with these guys. Their skeleton is on the outside. They have either mandibles or chelicerae instead of jaws. Sometimes it may even be a singular proboscis, like in assassin bugs and stink bugs. External digestion in the case of some, like spiders. And their most popular defining feature, lots and lots of legs. Animals of the vertebrate phylum, like us, only have 4 limbs at the most. But these animals here can have anywhere from 6 at the fewest to hundreds. Our blood isn't even the same. Vertebrates have hemoglobin, most arthropods have hemolymph. The copper-based protein giving it the color of green or blue is hemocyanin. Most people don't even look at them long enough to understand all of this. But the truth is, arthropods, the animals with the exoskeletons, make up anywhere from 80 to 85% of animal species on Earth. So whether you like it or not, this is what most animals are. Most animals are insects, arachnids, myriapods, and crustaceans. No other phylum of animals has this amount of diversity. Even plants, a completely different group of organisms, don't have the number of species as arthropods. With over 2 million different species known to science, the majority being insects, and more being discovered daily, the arthropod phylum is the largest group of organisms on the planet. Not only are they diverse, but they are the most numerous animals on the planet, having a biomass far exceeding all vertebrates put together. Compared to arthropods, vertebrate life is new. Warm-blooded vertebrate life, even newer and fewer. If an alien were to come to planet Earth and do a survey of all the fauna he or she came across, he or she would find the most common thing he encountered on land to be insects, and in the ocean, crustaceans. He would make the inference that arthropod life is the standard when it comes to animal life. Vertebrates and warm-blooded mammals would be a rare anomaly compared to them. Nowhere near the diversity of species, nowhere near the sheer population numbers. We are the outlier here. We are the abnormal one when it comes to life on Earth, because they would be the standard or dominant form of life. and the most important, most taking on essential decomposing and scavenging roles, recycling nutrients back into ecosystems. Entire forests couldn't exist without this process. Most plants, including some crops, which people rely on, couldn't exist without insect pollinators. Insects live these fast, short lives and reproduce in huge numbers as much as possible before their time comes, allowing for many animals to feed on them. Insects feed so many animals that entire ecosystems would collapse if they were to suddenly disappear. Without the work of bees, products like honey couldn't exist, which is not only valued for its flavor in food and drink, but also has quite a lot of medicinal healing properties. The amount of plants that benefit from the presence of frass, which is insect feces, is astronomical. Poultry, such as chickens, the most eaten bird in the world, depends on insect or insect-based nutrients in their feed for protein. They are a huge part of the diet and a significant source of protein and various other nutritional properties for the bird. The same can also be said for the great arthropods of the ocean, the crustaceans. Like bugs do on land, most occupy niches close to the bottom of the food chain, scavenging the dead, feeding on detritus and biofilms, and being food for many animals, including us. Crustaceans, though not these particular ones, make up some of our most expensive and delicious cuisines. So even we depend on arthropods a great deal. Sometimes directly, sometimes indirectly. Most of the time, it's indirectly, so we aren't really aware of it. So while the disappearance of arthropods would severely impact us, it wouldn't really mean the end of human civilization or life on Earth or anything like that. But it would still leave human civilization severely degraded simply due to a huge biological collapse. There would be less to depend on, and that would mean huge blows to the economy. So though most of us don't like bugs, let's at least be aware and appreciate the fact that there is literally an entire class of organisms whose work keeps an entire forest alive so that we can breathe. It's their world. We just live in it.